Okay, so this is just gonna be kind of like a little tutorial thing, showing all the ins and outs. I tried to make it pretty simple, but there might be a few things that you need to know. I don't know. All right, I'll just show you. So there's one major bug that kind of is a problem. It's not that big of a deal, but I wanted to make the head follow as a gimbal, so when you're animating, it can look at a camera without you having to constantly be changing the pose of it. So with that, if you move it and then change it back to the position, like when you left click or right click, this will stay here. And it does not do anything. Basically, if you just press R and then left click again, um, it goes back. So it's pretty much just like a small bug with Blender or something with rigging where um, it stays in the place you leave it, which works the same with this. So like that. It's not cool, but if you aren't keen on using the gimbal head, I added a slider for it, so you just turn that off, and then it follows, and the bug's still there. However, it goes away after a bit. Yeah. So don't worry about that. That's just pretty much the only weird thing with it. Is this head gimbal. You could even hide this if you want. Hide that, bring this down, and then just control the head through this. Um, that's the only really big bug. Everything else should work fine. The IK is good. This works. However, there's a thing where you have to change the position of the hand according to where you need it, or else the elbow will kind of goof around and play its own game. So just be wary with that. Uh, I'll put it in a position. The fingers I rigged to be like bendable, so you have one bone controls everything just for speed. So you can like do a fist clench and like pretty quickly. Yeah, like that. I knew you wanted to add some like animation or face stuff to it, so I added this one slider for if you want to make it talk with, cause like if it was just talking like this, it looks okay, but I thought it might want a little squash and stretch, principles of animation, all that good stuff. That goes pretty far, if you do it like this, wait, there we go. It should look something like that. I made a custom blink slider so it saves time. You don't have to do that every single time. Um, if you don't want to use IK for your hands, you can use FK. The slider's right here for both hands. I would prefer using FK. Honestly, it's easier in some cases, but you're just gonna have to figure out how to use the IK stuff. Ta-da! Okay. Legs do not have FK. No one animates FK legs. Pretty much. That's a little wonky, but that's only because of the rotation. So if you're ever getting something like that, it just means the rotation's weird. Oh, what the hell? Is there a bug with the leg? Come on. Oh yeah, there was. Okay. So that leg, basically, if your foot is bent, like how it's not supposed to, like no human can have their foot like that, just rotate it down a little bit. It'll fix the problem. It's all about the rotation. So if you're having any trouble with IK, it's always just gonna be the rotation. So if you're getting like a bug where it's like crippled, just rotate it and then it'll fix itself. Okay. You can hide this panel. There's this off switch, hides it. It's helpful. Um, my original plan was to actually use Rigify for all this. However, I'd like to save time, but it didn't really work. Rigify was not having it, so I just did everything by hand. Um, these sliders are for emotion. I put like a good 3 hours into this, just so you could be able to, you know, whoops, easily get some good like emotion or something. I don't know. Oh, look at that, already a pose. So good. Um, we got something like this. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, this is a different armature, by the way. The eye controls are different than the body controls. Uh, might need to know that. This thing, you can animate it, give it a little wiggle animation, whatever the heck you want. This controls everything, so I've parented everything to this. Same glitch with this thing. Yeah, that's the rig. Shouldn't be any. You know how to use poles just for IK. Oh yeah, the toes have controls. It's this, and the foot can rotate as well. And we also have. Yeah, you got it. That's everything. This is stuck to this. This goes. So there's two ways this works. This thing in the middle. You can either have it bend like this with this cut, or you can have it bend like this with this bend, like that. So you can have like a smooth kind of thing, or like a. I swear everything sells. It's great. This is a good rig. I'm proud of myself with this. The neck. If I show you here, the neck bends like this. However, you don't have to. It can also bend. Whoopsies, like this. So flexible rig. I think it has some potential. Do whatever you want with it. Yada yada yoink. I'm gonna animate something with it, because I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy using. Should be fun. Yeah.